Welcome to the wonder that is Singapore. This city-state at the southern tip of the Malaya Peninsula, in between Indonesia and Malaysia, where the Straits become the ideal place for sailing. The 19th edition of the world-known event opens today and is hosted in the exceptionally prepared 1 degree 15 marina. And so from early on, the eager-to-compete sailors descended on the marina and started preparing their boats for the coastal race scheduled first, and the crossing to Batam in Indonesia, which would follow. The 3 days this event will last are full with exciting races. By 10 a.m, the first teams were already out in the water, busy training and trimming their sails before the race would begin. The weather is a bit tricky since today's coastal race is very close to shore, and with the wind blowing through the tall buildings, the gusts were ranging between 7 and 16 knots. The coastal race finally started, on schedule at 11. The IRC A class were the first to begin, with the rest of the classes following. The boats were required to sail along the coast of Singapore, starting from the west side and the island of Sentosa to the east side, close to the naval base. All these boats would be crossing in front of both some of the natural beauty spots as well as the stunning city skyline that Singapore presents to athletes and spectators alike. A unique combination of big skyscrapers in the midst of green parks, or surrounded by these tall trees so typical of Asian landscapes. The crews taking part in the Straits race were enjoying every minute of this beautiful sunny and windy day, with the gusts easily reaching up to 16 knots. And before too long, the first boats were crossing the finish line, and from there, they sailed towards the picturesque island of Batam and the Nong Sa Point Marina and Resort. This stunning resort will host the athletes for the next 2 days. There will be 2 inshore races, taking place right in front of the resort. But let's hear from Yacht Relations Manager of 1 Degree Marina Club, Lisa Juris, a few more words about today's race.
19th year of the Singapore Straits Regatta. We have 1 event, 2 sides of the Straits, and 4 social events. So today we had a really good roundup. We had 21 boats today that sailed from Singapore here to Nong Sa Point Marina. And it was fantastic sailing. We had 10 to 15 knots today. Everybody's happy. They got sunburns, they had wind on their face. They couldn't be happier. We have more events to come, and the results will be out soon for today and going forward.
After the first day of races, the Singaporean boat, Windseeker, leads in the IRC A class, while in the IRC B, the top spot belongs to Wakatiri. And Melissa 3 is ahead in the PY class. There are also 2 One Design classes competing in Singapore. Here, it's SMU MAD leading in the Plateau 25 class, while in the J24 boats, it is Angel that's currently first. An especially exciting schedule awaits the sailors tomorrow. There'll be 2 inshore races taking place right in front of the Nong Sa Resort. These battles are expected to be fierce, so join us again tomorrow.